What is going on?
He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're definitely insufficient.
Oh my god, dude. It's moving day on vacation. You know what that means.
The worst day ever.
Dude, shit's getting weird.
It's such a sad day, though.
You had your last day in the park. You turned around. The magic's over.
Was it sad?
Nah, I mean, it's fine.
You're like, I'll be back next week.
Maybe not next week.
Soon enough.
Yeah, my kid's like, can we live here? I'm like, no, we can't live here.
Be like, you ever seen the prices in Golden Oaks, kid?
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
god. Well, that's a little harsh.
Jesus. So he's looking at, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Here's looking at you, kid. Disneyland Paris.
yeah, dude. I took my kid to Disney Paris. I don't give a shit.
Is it cold enough for you to wear a sweater like that?
Yeah, it's like 55. It's not
Is
warm.
it?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Today's Worldwide Wednesday here at Insuphishient. Your favorite day of the week.
Mine?
We're talking to our listeners.
Everybody's. It's everybody's favorite day because it's the most audience participation day. Some days we're just yelling at you. Today you're yelling at us.
Scholastic New Book Fair, baby.
Yeah, I'm still buying Garfield, my man.
And at the end of the show, we'll obviously do our question of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Which we like.
I wonder what today's question will be.
You'll never know.
I feel like I'll know.
I'll never tell.
Kick us off, Matthew.
All right, man. So the question was, it was, let's go back in time. If you could go back in time and experience one Phish show, which one would it be? We got a lot of good ones here. Let's start off with our buddy Mike Horn, short for Horny.
Dude, that dude is so horny.
6/14/2000, Fukuoka, Japan.
Is that just because he's got an Asian fetish, or was that a good show?
No, we have reviewed that show, and you tried to do real show, fake show with that goddamn show. For me.
I know. Oh my god,
it was a great show.
It's a great show.
How about the fact that Trey? I never knew this. Trey walked off stage 9/18/2000.
You were telling me about this.
This is from one of our listeners on here who brought it up. He says, I was there. Dude walked out on stage, never seen anything like it, in the middle of a jam. I did a little research into it.
Okay.
Looks like Trey might have taken some psychedelics, and the noise coming out of his monitor freaked him out a little bit, and he had to walk off stage.
Do you think that they cut that second set short because he left? Because it looks like they played Boogie On, Reggae Woman, Twist, McGrupp, Haley's Comet, and then they came back out for Axla.
Yeah. So I got to re-listen to it, but apparently it was a scene, man.
It sounds horrible.
Seth Moeller, 11/2/98, Utah.
All right.
Good show.
98 Utah? Yeah, of course.
Good show. Digbird. I'd go back to my first show. Digbird with a D. D-I-G.
Dickbird.
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 Dickbird with feathers. Go back to my first show, summer 94, Charleston. Hosenfinge? I don't know what the fuck that means. Big Cypress. We got our first Big Cypress from Haley's Comet 11.
No, I'm sure we did. Look, I'm not buying this Trey walked off thing.
I did research. It's everywhere.
I'm looking at the. So I'm gonna have to listen. This is great. I'm gonna listen to the show on the way home.
Apparently, he went off stage, pulled his pants down for like 5 minutes.
That sounds like something you would do mid-podcast.
Had everybody scream real loudly at his ass, and then went back on stage.
Okay, so if you look at it though, set 1 on 9/18 is an hour and 4 minutes. Set 2 plus encore, which is generally how they time those out, is an hour and 15 minutes.
That's pretty short.
No, in general, about 80 minutes for the second set.
He walked off stage for like 5 minutes, dude. It wasn't like.
Do we know when?
He does mention it at some point. I'll have to go back.
All right.
Somebody said definitely motherfucking Great Went. Another person, Weem Time. Great Went again.
Yep.
Big Cypress or any of the island shows from Paul Cooter.
Nice.
12, 16, 95 or Halloween 96. Andy said that one. Another Big Cypress.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would you shoot your wad on a cover Phish concert?
No.
Yeah, me either, right?
No.
Yeah. I mean, they're great. I like listening to it. I think it's interesting when Phish covers an entire album, but it's generally not the greatest.
Unless it was the Dark Side of the Moon one.
Yes. Dude, you're right. That's the only correct answer. Yes, I would go to the Dark Side of the Moon show. Right. 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's number one, but it's up there.
No, it's not number one for me. B_Reels, who's a big fan of our Cypress, could have gone but didn't, he said, unfortunately. Oh, we got a 10/31/94, which is obviously, you know what that is.
Is that the Beatles show?
Beatles.
Yeah.
Really? That's the one you want to go back to?
You can watch it. You can listen to it. I feel like you'll get most of the experience.
Opening of Great Woods 99. Somebody said that.
That's a good one.
Red Rocks 93. Hell fucking to the yeah.
I don't know if there's a specific Red Rock show I would go to, but I don't know. I'd like to see Phish there.
There literally is no place called Reg Rocks.
Is that what they said, or is that what I said?
That's what you said.
Dude, it's Disney coffee, man. There's not enough caffeine.
That Red Rocks 93 was from Bay True Flower Farm. Flower Farm.
Red Rocks 93, eh?
Let's see here. Coop, I saw them play at a bar called JJ McCabe's in Boulder, Colorado. 90. There's about 30 people there. Neat.
That's
all right. Yeah.
I'm in. Nate, I need coordinates. I need dates. Buddy.
Coop. Great fucking call, man. I would love to be there.
Dude, a 30-person Phish show. Love it.
Another man, James, the Great Went was their best festival aside from Big Cypress. I would agree with that.
No, what about Limestone? Or no, what was the first one? Clifford's Ball. Clifford's Ball.
Yeah, but it was their first, so they're still getting the kinks out. But man, I got to tell you, the Went was pretty amazing.
I mean, as somebody who was at both of these, I got to say Clifford's was better.
Was it?
Yeah, absolutely. Music was better. Vibe was better. Dude, there was this one time we were all naked in some fucking photo.
That wasn't Clifford's. That was Great Went.
Oh, that was Great Went?
You don't even remember fucking Clifford's Ball. Fuck you.
Dude, of course I do.
Yeah, so you literally gave me my point, which was the Great Went was better.
I got him backwards. That's cool.
Ugh.
Are you sure about that? I feel like it was the first one where we got all naked.
It wasn't.
It was the second one?
Yep.
Great sample in a jar.
You literally can't mix that up. It's literally in Bittersweet Motel.
Great sample in a jar at the Great Went then.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like I said yesterday, one of the best jams of all times, which was the Gin Jam. About 7 minutes in, you get fucking going.
Are you getting any shit for that?
Not at all.
Damn it.
Not at all.
That makes me mad.
We'll get to that. Wolf E. Peaches, Amy's Farm. I love that. I feel you. I feel you, Wolf Each Pieces.
Actually, Amy's Farm would be a great one to go to. Rumor has it that Kurt Cobain was there. Does that sound right to you?
I don't know, but I heard a story from Trey yesterday at his last show on the 15th.
Nice. By the way,
he was talking about...
These acoustic shows are great.
He was talking... I only really like them for his stories. I don't like really care. Whatever.
Dude, Oblivion? Okay, by the way, everybody knows Phish practices hard, but you can tell what song Trey practices by how he's playing them acoustically. In Oblivion, it is the crispest of any of the songs.
Because he really studied it.
No, because right. It's a newer song, and I think he probably plays it like 3 times a day. I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him. I like that song, man. I like that song, brother. But so I was, getting back to my point here. No, it's all right. I like it when you do that, when you go off the rails a little bit.
That's what we do here.
So he was talking about first thing he was talking about was he did a tour where he was opening up for the Violent Femmes. and he was touring with Lou Reed as well.
I love everything you're saying.
At the time, and before Trey went on, he said, what did he say? We created rock and roll. And Trey was like, are you talking about you, like the Velvet Underground? Because, yeah, that's true. Or are you talking about America? Because that is also true. He's like, I couldn't figure it out, but it was pretty amazing. With Nirvana, they went on tour with Nirvana.
Yes, I knew this.
That's crazy. The other thing, he was talking about 92, and I think it was 90. That's when they were going on tour, was 92 Europe tour. He said it was the most fun. He was riding a double-decker bus that smelled like piss, and Mike comes up to him and says, Fishman is doing something bad.
What?
And he was like, what are you talking about?
What?
Fishman went through the air vent in the front of the bus, wiggled his
God.
body all the way through the air vent to the top of the bus, got on the top of the bus while it was going 70 miles an hour, and ended up in the back of the air vent where everybody was hanging out. He says, I wasn't really as bothered with Fishman's deal as I was with Mike's delivery on how he came at me with Phish. He's like, that was weirder. So anyways, I digress.
Phish is doing something bad.
Yeah, he's like, Phish is doing something bad.
How do you fit in an air vent in a bus?
It's Fishman, dude. He's kind of a midget. Anthony, 11/17/97.
11/17/97. Okay. Is that an island tour?
I need you to look these things up while we're doing it.
Oh.
Island tour is 98.
Okay. One of us was, 11/17/98 on this day in Phishtory. No, that's just regular history. Oh, by the way, we're supposed to actually give more than just what happened on Phish on that day. Somebody reminded me of that. We're also supposed to tell you generally what happened
in the world.
In the world. So tomorrow we'll tell you more than just what happened on that day in 92. We're gonna tell you what happened in the world.
What happened at 12?
I don't know.
Happened?
I don't know.
All right,
we haven't recorded it yet. Okay. Punch you in the eye opener. Birds of a Feather looks like the highlight of
Where
set
was it?
1, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So it's a Michigan show. You know
it's hot.
Yeah.
Dan, the Gorge Run in summer of 98.
Yeah, but you got to call it the George Run.
The George Run. Another Amy's Farm. So that wraps up that part of that segment. We have another one. What's the best Phish jam of all time? That one's still riding high a little bit right now. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Amy's Farm is the winner. That's the answer. Whoever said that, the couple of people.
But more people said The Great Went in Big Cypress.
I agree, but I think if you're going to, me personally, if I'm going back, I'm doing Amy's Farm. That would be a great show to see.
Okay, so we got from Down South QB, Reba Jam, 12/31/95. Yeah, great, dude. I mean, classic jam. Do I think the best? I don't know.
Is this the best jam of all time? Probably not.
Shitting in the alleyway is the perfect crime.
Exactly.
Let's see. Okay. Brian Roberts, Spack Piper. I know exactly which one he's talking about. From 04. The Spack run in 04. It's like a 40-minute Piper. That is a stellar jam. Best of all time jam. I don't think, maybe top 20.
Maybe.
But that also goes head to
maybe.
Head. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's tough. Baker's Blaze On. I don't know. You're gonna have a tough one convincing. I mean, Baker's Dozen was an awesome run, but
if you think about Baker's Dozen in its entirety, wonderful. Is there any moment other than Lawn Man that really stands out?
The chalk dust was ridiculous.
The chalk dust is ridiculous. That's funny. Tom Gordon on one of his podcasts was talking about how sick that is, and it actually made me go listen to it because I forgot.
Guess what? Third row for that song.
Dude, you were not.
Yeah, I was.
Really?
If you watch the video back from the Phish recorded thing, you could see me and my buddy Matt
making
there.
A face at you.
Yeah, he's like,
"Wait, you went to the show with
I was
somebody else also named Matt?"
Yep.
So it was Matt and Matt?
Yep.
All right.
Used to be Matt, Mitch.
Mitch.
Yeah, I was at there for that.
Okay.
That
all
was
right.
that song. I completely forgot where the fuck we were. I remember looking over at Matt and be like,
Where are we, bro?
Yeah.
That's happened to me
Melissa-
during a David Bowie.
not
like, dude,
any recent David Bowie.
It was 95. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I remember listening to the David Bowie, and I'm like, wow, that was the best David Bowie ever. And then they started yelling out UB40, and I was like, oh,
Never mind.
yikes.
Maddie _Raff, Boise Bag. Haven't heard that one.
Boise, Idaho.
I mean,
ACDC
probably.
back. Yeah, I can see it's a Republican state. Phish. No, they do. Red states, Phish plays some of the best music they play.
Anthony gave me the Went Gin.
One person.
Prague Ghost. I don't know, man. I've heard that Prague Ghost. I would not say that that's top jam, like ghosts.
Is that progressive rock? Ghost, or is that performed in Prague?
Again, from Weem Time, Bathtub Gin, the Went. So another one for the Went.
I went to the Bathtub Gin.
Someone just said straight up too hard. That's not appropriate.
Wait, the Went Bathtub Gin? Yeah, that was good.
That's the one I was saying is top.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I don't know if it's top. It was really good. I mean, it's the best gin.
This one made me really excited.
Okay.
Sean Priest, Worcester 03 MoMA Dance.
Worcester 03. Oh, yeah.
My first show.
Your first show. And that's a great MoMA.
It's the best MoMA.
Hey, everyone, say hi to the Disney princess.
Chemlin. How are you, kid?
She's in a phase where she brushes her hair for like an hour.
Dude, the look on her face is just like...
Yeah.
That's good, though.
Brush my hair. Brush my hair. Brush.
And that's what she says while she does it.
That's exactly what she says while she does it.
Yeah. Back to the podcast. I can't help it. My kid's adorable.
Some dude, Hardy Music, 2001. You can't just say 2001. That's what I told him.
He's like, dude, 2001. 2001 is a vehicle to the next jam. 2001 is amazing, but there's nothing standing out. Bless you, buddy. While you're in your middle of sneeze attack, since we are on Worldwide Wednesday, Live Phish, which I think qualifies as worldwide because it's on the web, released a couple more LPs on LP. Do you know what this is?
No, what's going on?
It's Live Phish on LP, which stands for long play. And basically, they take two songs, they put one on each side, they press it together. You can buy it for your record-loving pals, and they're kind of cool, man. I mean, it's not my thing. I'm not a record guy, but if I was, the first one that they released was from 1998, April 2nd.
Okay.
They did a twist on side one and a stash on side two. I'm biased. That stash is way better than that twist, but that's just because I hate twist. And then the second one comes from 2021, and that's from 8/6. And side one is a simple, which is amazing. Side two is Blaze On for 27 minutes, which I think qualifies as the longest Blaze On. It's worth listening to. It's neat that they do that.
I do like that they do that. But that's the end of Worldwide Wednesday today. I did want to end with someone had mentioned, what was it, Vegas Mercury or something? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. The Vegas Mercury Jam. I'll see you there. Never mind. Listen, we got our question for the day. Here we go. Here's the setup.
All right, I'm ready.
What's your ultimate Phish road trip story? The wilder, the better. So,
ultimate Phish road trip story. Okay.
What is it for you?
I'm telling you, it's those two flies that were going in opposite direction around my head for like a week straight. Every time I got out of the car, left the hotel, got out of the venue, one's going this way, one's going that way. And I'm going up to people. I'm like, do you see flies going around my head? And they'd be like this. Yeah. Dude, it totally fucked with my mind.
It's because you're a native, dude. These animals feel connected to you.
Either at the Great Went or the other one, Lemon Wheel.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know which one. The woman in the tent next to us, her boyfriend got too drunk. And so she's like, hey, can I sleep in your tent? And, I'm with my girlfriend. And we look at each other like, yeah. So she goes and sleeps in the corner, like takes up this much space. I'm like, there's plenty of room in the tent. You don't have to sleep tiny in the corner.
Right between us, lady.
No, that's
your craziest. I've got.
The dude died next to us in the middle of the night on the flatbed jam night, whatever night that was.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, that was bad. There was ambulances and stuff. And my buddy Dan flipped his Jeep on the third day.
Awesome.
And then stayed on tour. I'm like, Dan, you flip your Jeep, you go home. Like there's penalties. No, he didn't. He stayed on. Dude's a champ.
So I got a couple. Obviously you've heard this story before.
Love it.
SPAC shows in 2004, driving all the way to Saratoga Springs, get across the border into Saratoga Springs. My lot boy Yorgi turns around, looks at me, and I said, you forgot the fucking tickets, didn't you? And he's like, yep. That was that story. Outside 20th anniversary, I was looking for some chocolate stuff, and I bumped into one of my teachers, my special education, and they had some and sold it to me.
They're like, you need this more than I do, Matt.
Again, I don't know where it was. It was sometime between 2003 and 2004. I was on the lawn. There was a couple that was fucking right next to me.
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
The dude must have been 86 pounds soaking wet, and she must have been 500 pounds.
No bueno.
It was really no bueno. There are more, but let us know about your ultimate road trip experience, Phish experience. We want to hear about it.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. This was Insuphishient. Hey, this is a good thing that we wrapped it up because my battery's almost dead on this thing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you're about to get kicked out.
Oh my God. You can't see them, but they're staring at me.
Are they?
In the minivan. Yeah. There's like 3 people in a golf cart and they're just looking.
And Mickey? It's like, get the fuck out.
Yes. All right, buddy. I'm going to be home tomorrow. That's the other thing that sucks.
I know.
When you're home the next day.
Have a great trip, though.
Our show will be better tomorrow, people, I promise.
It was good today.
No, you did great.
I did.